Welcome in, beautiful people.
Hey, guys.
How y'all doing? And good morning. Well, remember like last month when I told you I put something in my mouth that shouldn't have been in my mouth? Well, it happened again. And my mouth is like getting numb. So, yeah, I put some topical rub on my hand, on my arm for pain. And then I inadvertently put it on my mouth, and now my mouth is getting numb. So I'm going to welcome you in and quit talking before I start talking like, because I'm not going to do that. Welcome in, you guys, and take it away.
That sounds like a good plan. Good morning and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your morning team.
Yes.
I am
Something you need to say too?
While we're still here, let me move this thing right along. I'm Jeremy. This is Cheryl. And up top, we got Scott and Eddie. Good morning, gentlemen. How was your evening? All good?
Okay. No, did you get snow, Scott?
No, but it was brutally cold yesterday and so windy, which just made it worse.
Wow.
So,
right.
I spent the day in the garage just working on things.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I think about you in the cold, I don't know.
Well, listen, I mean, like I've lived here my entire life, so I am adapted to it. I just hate it.
Right.
And, so I can go out there and work in it. I just, I don't like to, and I mind it more and more as I get older.
So,
that'll work.
I don't like pain the older I get.
The more we got.
Yep.
Especially when Jeremy keeps putting things in your mouth.
I know.
Oh, my goodness. Rookie move. Welcome to Amateur Hour, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming in to watch the show.
And I'm waiting
really
on an
appreciate
Amazon
you.
order.
Yes.
My mouth is so numb. Oh, my God.
Will the Amazon order help with the mouth numbness?
It's going to help with my legs.
With your legs? Oh, that'll work. That way you don't have to put topical ointment in your mouth anymore.
Oh, shut up.
See? It all works together. All right. Welcome in #Team Replay to the shenanigans. We always appreciate you guys coming in. And welcome into the people that are here right now in the chat. First up was Yo Eddie. Lugo Studios has made it into the chat. Viva la raza! Next up in the chat is Tinkerbell. Good morning.
Good morning, Jackie.
And she says, good morning, everyone. It's a cold day in Florida. Wishing each of you a great day. 17 days till cruise day.
I am so jealous.
Next up in the chat is Mike and Rihanna's Adventures. Good morning.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
That's right. And it says, good morning, everyone, on this snow day in Medicine Hat, where it is 22 degrees Fahrenheit with a high of 29 and snow.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
What a beautiful sight.
Yep. Scott Smith, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And he is driving and listening. And, we got your comment on the twins video, and I showed Elijah what your question was. And I asked him, and what we typed back was his answer straight from his mouth. So, yeah, that came straight from Elijah. He said, thank you for your question. Cruising with Calandra. Good morning.
Good morning.
Miss Drone herself.
Cruising with Keith. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up?
And yes, Cruising with Keith has a congratulations in order. 500K views on his channel.
Good deal.
Yep.
Yahoo.
Oh, snap. Here he is. Rob with Cruising on the High Seas.
and travel.
That's right, baby. Good morning.
And street walking.
And
Yeah,
street walking.
He does street walking.
You know, we
you're
get
right.
we normally get to see exclusively that when he's walking Lucky and just carrying on and stuff like that. But
because he calls us.
yeah, he's putting it out there for the people to see. Love it. Where Lucky gives him a super dump.
Oh,
that's what I call it. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Swoop like me. Good morning.
Good morning, Swoop.
Like me.
Good
morning. Like me.
Catch her tomorrow because it's Thankful Thursdays.
And Leonard Family Fun has came in with the day of the day. As always, we appreciate you coming in with this report. And it says, Happy National SBDC Small Business Development Centers Day. National Proposal Day.
I don't want to say yes.
But you did.
But I won't. I won't think about. I mean, I'll think about it next time. Now what?
Here's to not thinking.
Wait.
National Native HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. National Ravioli Day. Ooh.
Oh, I love ravioli.
Yes, please celebrate accordingly. Yep.
Love me some ravioli.
A little Chef Boyardee back in the days in our parents' house. My mama used to make that in a pot of white rice, mix it all up, and here.
I used to eat it cold from the can.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh.
Is that still everybody's favorite ravioli? That is a question for the chat today. Bonus question. Is your favorite ravioli from the can or from the Italian restaurant? Let us know. Will G, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So that's the problem for me when I used to live in Bensonhurst in Brooklyn. I mean, you just go to any place there in the Italian neighborhood, and I mean, fresh out of the they just made that morning. Oh my God. Trouble.
Yep.
I'm thinking about ravioli now. Why did she say that?
Because it's National Ravioli Day.
Man,
It's time for it. Let's get full and sleep.
Doing some cooking.
No, not cooking. Reheating.
Not
That's a microwave dinner to me. Ravioli, boom, dump it out of the can and heat it up. Captain Billy J Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Coastal Water made it back. What's up?
Yes.
Hi, Mandy.
Man, I haven't been on that ride with you in a while because I haven't been feeling too good getting up that.
I saw by yesterday afternoon. They had
Okay.
a live last night. She had a live with her hubby, and I just said, stop by, say hello, and moved on.
Okay.
Journeys with June and Brady. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, well, here's an update. Captain Billy J Travels says Eddie put some weird things in his mouth you don't want to know. PK Adventure Travels, man, it must be cold in Florida. Here's another one from Florida. It says morning from a chilly Florida drop down to 47.
Whoa.
What's that?
Yeah.
I don't know who let this fake captain come in here in the chat.
But
Yeah.
I never knew that it got cold in Florida.
And violin already?
Yeah.
It's 27.
me grab it.
I would take the 40s any moment.
43 right now at home. And haze today, so
Wow.
it doesn't look that haze outside. It looks very sunny.
Yeah. Controversial cruising. Good morning.
What's that?
Captain controversy right there. He got promoted recently too.
Oh. Cruising on the High Seas and Travel has a work update here. It says, my work was robbed overnight and we lost all of our iPads to place your order and upgraded to the 21st century and now using QR codes to place your order.
Whoa.
Wow.
Damn.
Sorry about that. I know you guys are busy at the airport.
Yep.
At the airport, the place get robbed? How the hell does that happen?
Exactly.
It had to be an inside job. My mouth is so numb. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I put this stuff in my mouth and it's going down my
Somebody
nose.
wants to play
Mike
hooky
and Rihanna
today.
says it's not after dark, so we gotta
Oh.
we gotta put a lid on all of that numb mouth talk.
Jeremy, you know what? It sounds like somebody wants to play hooky.
It does.
Oh,
It
wait,
does. You know,
wait.
hey, that's why you're the union rep. You got to pick up on these things.
Oh yeah, I've been listening. Don't worry.
I'm gonna ask
My
the
strike
captain.
is coming down.
I'm gonna ask the captain.
Here's what the captain has to say right here. It says Scott puts grape juice in his mouth, and he goes numb and starts involuntarily convulsing and dancing.
Scott.
So here it goes.
He is so cool, I tell you.
Okay, so let me tell you, when I was running the list of audio yesterday for the updated clips, I ran into that. And I was like, oh, there's where
That's
it is.
where he got it from.
So
Yeah,
I went ahead and put a little heart on it.
all my songs are coming from Filmora. I don't deal with KineMaster anymore, so you will run across my music as you're editing.
Yeah.
It's something in my mouth and my throat.
Well, hang on. There's Marjorie left a comment. I just want you to hear. Anthony on the Move says, "Good morning, everyone. 3 days until the Mardi Gras. Welcome in.
Have fun on the XL class."
Yes. And then Marjorie, good morning. Welcome in. And I got to post this one up right here and just leave that there.
What does it say?
I don't know. Read it.
Jeremy and the kids.
A kiss is the best form of medication for your wife. Bam.
I've been doing that because I got it on video that you guys were like slapping each other. So
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Yep. Her Family Fun says Cheryl is feisty today. Better watch it, Jeremy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Somebody's big hooky.
Bone Tired Travelers, good morning.
Good morning.
I get the feeling someone is watching us.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that one. Midlife Travels, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Joe. Sherry.
Destination Fun has made it in. Good morning.
Hey, the real captain's here. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Let's get all the fake captain out of here.
Okay. Tanisha says canned ravioli will always have a special place in my heart, but give me some
Yes.
good authentic ravioli.
Yes, I like both.
Yeah.
For real.
And then Cruising with Keith, naturally, he would come in with this Italian restaurant or at home. I get fresh ravioli with fresh pasta. Yeah, well, we don't know good Italian food here in the central time zone, considering that all of you are being so selfish about it in New York. So we have to go to Chef Boyardee's restaurant from the local supermarket and get some good canned ravioli.
You should have gone there when you were in Manhattan.
I know, man, but
Not in the city. You should have gone to Brooklyn.
our Manhattan pad is gone.
Not yet, though.
Gone. No, we're not going to make it up there.
Still, you're gonna fly up there just for ravioli.
And where are they going?
Back to
Texas.
Texas.
They're down. They're down.
They're coming back where the family is.
Yeah, they're coming back. She got a job offer in Plano,
Yep.
so she's coming back to Texas.
Yep.
That's
And
a beautiful city. Plano. It's a beautiful city.
yeah,
From what I remember years ago.
It still is. It still is.
Captain Billy J says the captain ate Chef Boyardee as a young captain, but I prefer the handmade ravioli from an Italian restaurant.
I do too, because that's what we ate.
Yeah, but
too.
you know, but here's the thing though. I think Chef Boyardee canned raviolis is kind of like SpaghettiOs. I think it's timeless,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
SpaghettiOs are absolutely timeless.
That's
Mhm.
it. It's it. It's like your dance. I can watch that
Time and again without
time
getting
and
tired.
Okay.
Yep. Tinkerbell says in Florida it can go down to 20 sometimes.
I did.
Yes.
not know.
Yeah, for like a couple of hours.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I did.
Or evening,
For sure.
late night or something.
Coastal Water says Italian restaurant ravioli. Well, I mean, naturally, you know, it might be better. I don't know. I finally had a calzone from an Italian restaurant. That sucker, it came in a big pizza box, and I got confused. To me, a calzone is like a little Jamaican meat pie or something, because that's what I'm used to. It's really big if you order from an Italian restaurant. I didn't know that until I got a big pizza box. I'm like, what is this? This is not what I ordered. And then I opened it. I'm like, ooh, full of stuff, just stuffed. Except the cheese. They were really chintzy with the cheese. I expected more cheese in my calzone. I wasn't too happy about that. Leonard Family Fun. It says, get off, Cheryl. You gotta pass from.
I gotta pass union rep.
And Cruiser McKee says we might need a union lawyer.
I know. You're right.
Yep. Oh, okay. Here we go. Tinkerbell says, go, Scott, drop it like it's hot.
I know he did. I mean, when he made that turn, it was just,
Oh, okay. Well, Rob is mentioning his dance right here. So let's have it. And this clip was brought to us by Rob. So yeah, I have to put that caveat in here, or that disclaimer. So yes, we got this video straight from Rob. It was not stolen from another channel.
And that's how they do it in Canada.
I think that was New Orleans.
Oh, yeah. But the dance moves are from Canada.
We were on the Glory having a great time. Thank you, Rob, for bringing us that video clip. Midlife Travel says it is 39 degrees here in Southeast Oklahoma with a high of 65 degrees today.
65 is good.
But the 39, whew. Yeah,
But
that's rough.
It's colder where Scott is, though.
No dinner for Jeremy tonight.
Right.
Where does this come from?
No dinner.
No dinner.
Yeah, well, my wife is in the office today in the city. And my son, this is his week to work at the Capitol. So it is a comfortable 79 degrees in this house that I have all to myself.
Well, you went up 2 degrees.
I'm telling.
You went up 2 degrees, man.
I went up 2 degrees because it's exceptionally cold here.
Yep.
Right now. So we're having a reverse spring. Yeah, when it's just me, you can have it any way you want it, and that's the way I want it today. So.
Embarkation Nation has made it in. Hello,
Jennifer.
Good morning.
And I love those pretty pictures of clothes.
Okay. Here we go. Thank you for clearing this up. She says, no, I'm saying Jeremy and Eddie get off of Cheryl.
Okay. Yes, get off of me.
Yes.
I'm not on you. I'm way over here.
And she also says that's how you are supposed to dance on the Lido. Yep.
Yes.
Midlife Travels has a question. Jeremy, what street is that donut shop on? We will be back to Galveston.
It's on Broadway.
Wait a minute.
There's a whole bunch of them on Broadway, right? There's more than one on Broadway, right?
Yeah, but the pink donut house is one.
The Donut Palace is at 2117 Broadway Street in Galveston, Texas. And we love it.
Love it. Always have fresh donuts.
Yep. Just don't go to Shipley's. Shipley's, that's rough right there. They got too much bread.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and you're gonna love it.
And Embarkation Nation said, "Thank you so much, Cheryl. We had to do our annual Texas thing and take photos in the blue bonnets." Yeah.
Oh my God,
that's a
that
big
was
thing here.
So beautiful.
That's our
She was beautiful.
That's our state flower, and they grow wild by the freeway from in between here and Dallas. I-45 is nothing but blue flowers on the side of the road, and that is our state flower. Yep.
You mean Texas state flower?
Texas state flower.
Ours is the mountain laurel.
What does it look like?
It's kind of like a lily.
Oh, beautiful.
But it's called but it's a mountain laurel.
Beautiful. If it's like the lily, it's beautiful.
So we have no visitors in town, but humans, all of the people that are coming. There are some ships, cargo ships out there. We have severe cloud cover. It's, overcast and just a regular hump day here in Galveston. So we are waking up to 61 degrees with 73% humidity and cloudy with only 1 mile an hour winds.
Yeah, but it was kind of cool because they wore heavy coats today.
And today's high is only going up to 67 degrees today with 69% humidity and cloudy. Tomorrow look like it's going to be raining though. On Thursday.
They don't like rain.
Yeah. I think the kids are allergic to water.
Especially Elijah.
So where are our ships, you ask? Speaking of cruising.
I think that's why Elijah and Grace don't like to go on cruises.
Right.
Water.
Yeah, they just
they just say no to cruises. I don't want to go.
At sea, we have the Carnival Breeze and the Disney Magic. In port today, we have the Carnival Jubilee in Costa Maya. The Norwegian Prima is in Cozumel. The Regal Princess is in Roatan. And so is the Harmony. We also have the Voyager of the Seas in Costa Maya. So those are going to be two busy ports today. And there is your ship report.
I got an Amazon order coming. I'm going to stand by the door.
You going to stand by the door?
Yep.
Ooh. Captain Billy J says the state flower of Florida is the orange blossom.
I bet that's pretty.
That'll work.
How unusual.
Leonard Family Fun says, I will be in Arlington in 29 days. Looking forward to it. I'm hoping I can tour the Cowboys Stadium during my visit.
Burn it down, too.
You'll be able to.
Golly.
I keep forgetting about Arlington, Texas. Every time I hear Arlington, I think of Virginia.
And
every time I think of it, I think of King of the Hill.
Yep. Embarkation Nation says 4 more days till our first NCL cruise. So excited to try all of the things you talked about from trying NCL. Do that.
It's terrible. It's a terrible cruise experience. Don't do it.
Ugh. Wow.
He's playing with you because we all loved it. Which NCL is she going? I can't remember.
Encore or Escape? I want to say Encore.
I think it is Encore.
Yeah.
It's Encore.
Yeah, please take heed to the oceans and all of this.
That's on 25, I think. The Encore. Oh, yeah. There you go. She said it is the Encore.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, Getaway is extremely different ship than Prima, but it was still a really fantastic ship, and I enjoyed myself on the ship. Right, the ship itself, I enjoyed myself. There was a lot of, NCL is very food centric, right? So I'm astonished at how many restaurants they can shoehorn on those ships. I mean, it's really, really crazy how many restaurants they have.
Bless you, Eddie. Adventures with Roxanne has made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Hey.
I want to let Jennifer know that the Encore and the Bliss, they're almost the same ship. They're part of the Breakaway class also. It's a more updated from the Skate Breakaway and the Joy. So a little bit more advanced. They also have the observation deck on 14, I think it is, where 14 and 15, where they were built this way because they were supposed to be in Alaska, so you could get a better view of the whole all the stuff up there. So,
Yep.
It's a very nice area too.
Never went to the observation deck on the Prima, but
Yeah,
you and Scott did.
I barely did a walk through it to get it on camera. It just escaped me.
Stop.
And speaking of things escaping me, we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Jeremy Goes Bananas.
That makes me want to do the twist.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Jeremy Goes Bananas, where the segment of the show where I attempt to read what happened on this day in history, and I hope you are ready for it, Scott. Because today, on March 20th, in the year 43 BCE, Roman poet Ovid, not related to COVID, I imagine, known especially for his Ars Amatoria and Metamorphoses, was born in what is now Sulmona, Italy. In 1727, Sir Isaac Newton, whose Principia was one of the most important single works in the history of modern science, and who was the culminating figure of the scientific revolution of the 17th century, died in London. In 1770, German lyric poet Friedrich Hölderlin was born in Laufen am Neckar, Württemberg.
Bananas.
Wuta.
Wuta. In 1815, the 100 Days, during which Napoleon, having ended his exile by escaping the island of Elba, would try to recapture his empire in France, began with Napoleon's arrival in Paris. In 1828, playwright Henrik Ibsen, who introduced to the European stage a new order of moral analysis that was placed against a severely realistic middle-class background, was born in Skien, Norway.
Skiing.
In 1852, American author Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin was published in book form. In 1854, a meeting of Whigs, anti-Nebraska Democrats, and Free Soilers. Is that right?
Yeah, bananas. Just say bananas.
Free Soilers.
Stop it.
Soilers, Soilers, Free Soilers, in Ripon, Wisconsin, proposed the formation of what became the Republican Party in the United States.
You need Ross from
well, the banana phone's about to ring. I feel it. But the Free Soilers, I got to find out what that is. I'm going to leave this page up.
This is what it is. Okay. It was a short-lived coalition, political party in the United States, active from 1848 to 1854, when it merged into the Republican Party.
Yep, and it happened on this day.
And it was called the Free Soil Party.
The Free Soil Party. They just freely soiling stuff all over the place.
Stop it.
Making a mess. In 1948, Canadian-American ice hockey player Bobby Orr, who as a member of the Boston Bruins became one of the game's best defensemen, was born in Parry Sound, Ontario, Canada.
He's their hero in Canada.
In 1957, American filmmaker Spike Lee, who was known for his uncompromising and provocative approach to controversial subject matter, was born. In 1969, John Lennon, a leader of the seminal British rock group The Beatles, married Japanese artist and musician Yoko Ono in Gibraltar. In 1987, AZT became the first drug to be approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration for the treatment of AIDS.
What kind of drug was this?
This is a medical term, so I'm going to try to pronounce it.
Okay.
Azithromycin.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Also called.
You want to try that one?
No, this is not my segment.
Moving on, in 1999, as they floated past longitude 9 degrees 27 feet west above Mariatana, Bertrand Piccard and Brian Jones became the first aviators to circumnavigate the globe nonstop by balloon. They landed the following day in Egypt.
He looks like Bill Murray.
In 2015, Australian politician Malcolm Fraser, who served as the country's prime minister from 1975 to 1983, died at the age of 84.
Nice looking.
In 2020, American country music singer Kenny Rogers, whose numerous hits included Lady and The Gambler, died at the age of 81. And that will do it for Jeremy Goes Bananas.
All I got to do is listen to that and now.
Okay, and just so you know, the core or principal kind of stance or position of the Free Soil Party was an opposition to the extension of slavery to the Western territories and states of the United States during the pre-Civil War era.
Wow.
Globees Travels has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Good morning.
And we got some cruise countdowns coming in here from Rob. We got 171 days till my next cruise and 212 days until the Bliss. And then again in 353 days on the same ship again. That dog will hunt.
Who, Lucky?
Yes. Yeah, see, Bone Tower Travelers called it AZT.
Oh.
It is called AZT. It was, I think it was like the first or one of the very first drugs used to treat HIV or AIDS. So,
all right. Well, we are caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Scott to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
Cruise news with Scott.
and another follow-up to the story we've been keeping everybody updated on. Royal Caribbean cancels at least another month of Labadee visits. So it says here, in the tensions in Haiti not appearing to ease in the near future, Royal Caribbean is making the bold move of preemptively canceling all of its calls to the private destination for at least a month in advance. This gives the cruise line ample time to arrange alternative ports of call, as well as to notify impacted guests so that they can adjust their travel plans if desired. While changes to an itinerary on short notice is not ideal, the safety of the guests and crew members is the top priority. All ships sailing in Labadee, which is a popular port of call on nearly all of the cruise line's Eastern Caribbean itineraries, are impacted. Depending on the ship, sailing date, and cruise route, a variety of alternatives are being confirmed. It should be noted that these itinerary changes are being made in an abundance of caution and not because of direct violence reported at Labadee. And it is always a cruise line's goal to keep everyone safe, as well as to offer fulfilling port experiences. With the evolving situation in Haiti, it is not possible in Labadee at the moment. Royal Caribbean had previously canceled a wide range of shore excursions to keep guests closer to the port area, and such visits does not offer much for visitors to choose from. Instead of Labadee, Royal Caribbean is arranging different options that will have minimal impact on guest cruise itineraries. These options vary for different cruises and sailing dates and must factor in port berth availability, sailing time, and other considerations. Explorer of the Seas 5-night from Miami on March 31st, for example, will now call at Grand Cayman in lieu of Labadee. We'll also enjoy a longer visit in Jamaica while the ship's April 14th departure will have extra time in Jamaica, but will be visiting Perfect Day rather than Labadee. Otherwise, Independence of the Seas, April 4th, departing from Miami, which was only supposed to visit Labadee, will, with no other ports of call, will now visit Grand Turk, while the rest of the time at sea is not affected. Odyssey of the Seas, March 24th, departing from Fort Lauderdale, will now visit Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. And it says here, no cruise line are adjusting visits to the Dominican Republic as the border is secure and those destinations are not impacted. So it says here, regardless of the alternatives, all prepaid Royal Caribbean International shore tours booked through for Labadee will be automatically canceled and refunded to guests on board accounts. These credits will be fully refundable and returned to the card on file if any amount remains after the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know what's going on down there. It seems like maybe there was a, I know that the opposition forces said that they were willing to stand down at some point. Doesn't look like that's happening, but what are you going to do? Moving on, Virgin Voyages announces the return of Onboard Festival. So it says here, relaunching its passenger favorite eat and drink festival across its fleet, Virgin Voyages will offer a series of unique month-long onboard activations designed to celebrate the culinary arts and cocktail crafting. Taking place in July of 2024, the festival will introduce several first-at-sea experiences, such as a fleet-wide Asian night market, where guests can explore the vibrant flavors of Eastern street food. Additionally, in collaboration with a Michelin-starred chef, a new 6-course menu will debut across each ship's test kitchen, Virgin's unique dining concept that is designed as part of a cooking school and part restaurant. Popular events like the Seven Seas Sipper, a cocktail ship-wide treasure hunt, will also make a comeback across the fleet. With more than 20 special activations planned, including wine pairing, hidden speakeasy pop-ups, spirited dinner series, culinary demos, dedicated food and drink happenings aboard each ship. Stedman claims that the events will be the most immersive food and beverage experience for our sailors. The Eat and Drink Festival extensive lineup includes a fleet-wide where sailors can enjoy an immersive phone-free experience. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The event will feature top bartenders from cities like Miami, Barcelona, and Athens who turn the pop-up experience into an intimate cocktail space. At Virgin Voyage's signature eateries, guests will be treated to an innovative small bites prepared by chefs in Virgin Voyage's culinary collective. Meanwhile, the spirited dinner series at the Wake, the fleet's signature aft-located steakhouse, will feature a 4-course meal crafted by Michelin star chefs. The latter exclusive dining event will also feature a pairing of fine spirits, beers, and wines. Outside the dining rooms, passengers will find the afternoon tea cocktail extravaganza, a sip combining traditional British tea with innovative mixology. This fleet-wide offering includes tea-infused cocktails and a whiskey and chocolate pairing. Chocolate will also be featured in the Let's Get Choco Lit event, which will take place on Scarlet Lady. catering to chocolate lovers, the event will offer a culinary demo focused on the art of making chocolate and rocher treats. So additionally, passengers will find the meat and cheese, if you please, culinary demo on board the Valiant Lady, which teaches how to make the perfect charcuterie board, and the acai, what you did there, which will promote customizable acai bowls aboard the Resilient Lady. For drink enthusiasts, the Virgin Voyages will offer a number of special programs around wines and cocktails. The Master of the Art of Wine sessions, for example, will delve into the nuances of white, red, and rose wines, varying by ship. At the same time, the shot for shot only on Resilient Lady will provide a blend of cocktail crafting and photography skills. Besides the special offerings, Virgin Voyages fleet features 5 signature restaurants, including Razzle Dazzle for casual dining, breakfast, boozy brunch for dinner, the Pink Agave for shareable Mexican cuisine. So it says here they also have a Korean barbecue experience and an Italian fare called Extra Virgin. So for casual bites, passengers will find the Lick Me Till ice cream, Mediterranean-inspired bites at the dock from Scratch Personal Pizzas at the Pizza Palace.
What was the name again?
Lick Me Till Ice Cream.
Nice.
It's just, yeah, Lick Me Till ice cream. The Social Club, a food court dining concept called the Galley, with a create your own salad, a pastry shop, bakery, burger grill, panini shop, taco shack, and 24-hour American style diner. So sounds very, very interesting. It is the one thing that I have noticed about Virgin. They definitely have some very unique onboard concepts. Kind of, sort of like the onboard experience on Prima, and in my opinion. So.
And that's the way the news goes.
That's right, baby. And yes, the ice cream shop is called Lick Me Till Ice Cream.
Yes.
That's what it's called. I learned that on training. I've never been on Virgin Voyages, but I do plan on going because it's just so different. It is really different.
And it's really bad in Haiti. I saw it on the news yesterday evening on the world news.
It's always been bad in Haiti.
Yeah,
it has always been bad, right? And I would say that from what I've seen, it's not any worse than it has been. It's just that for me, I think to myself, enough is enough already, right?
Yeah.
The thing that the thing that I hate so much is all of the people who,
the locals.
Yeah, I mean, it's not their fault they were born there, and they're trapped.
Right.
And the world seems to not care about it. I mean, we're spending all this money in Ukraine and everywhere else, but no money for the Haitians or or situations like that. And it just, I don't, I mean, it's clearly politically motivated, but I'm just personally a little tired of it. So
yeah.
Leonard Family Fun says 339 days until the Icon. Family meeting tomorrow. We will focus on planning 2 more cruises after the Icon. We will need to book ASAP, so I have something to look forward to.
I know.
And PK Adventure Travel says starting to get super excited for our next cruise, Alaska in 65 days. First time we have been. I know you're going to enjoy that. Everybody that goes to Alaska is looking for another one. Mona did what? Has made it back. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Midlife Travels says we have 143 days until our first back-to-back on the Carnival Liberty.
Nice.
That'll work. And let me see who else has made it in before we get. Oh, there's some connections being made in the chat. I love it, love it, love it. Midlife Travels. We were selling on Virgin next year. Fingers crossed.
I keep trying to get on to Virgin. The problem is that with they only do short cruises.
Mm-hmm.
And I feverishly looked for options that I could stack it with another line, and there was just nothing working out for me at all. So,
yep. All right. So going back to Scott's screen here, he has a question for everybody. What cruise food is better when made at home? And hang on, before you answer, I just, I want to slide this in for the Carnival fans. Guys Burgers would be my There we go.
I was going to say there are quite a few things that I think that I do a little bit better at home. But the two things that I will focus in on are the burgers. So I make these really amazing smash burgers on my Blackstone. Everybody loves them, even the neighbors. And I also have this really great outdoor pizza oven. It gets up to about 930 degrees. It's specially made for small artisan pizzas, about 12 inches or so. And I have spent years perfecting a pizza dough recipe. So I make pizzas all summer long in that. And although I love MSC's pizza followed by Carnival's, the pizzas that I make here in my outdoor pizza oven, I think are way better.
Eddie?
I think I just find out where I'm moving to in the summers.
Okay. I know,
in
right?
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
June and July, I'm definitely moving up there. I'll tell you. I enjoy steaks at the cruise lines. No matter where from and how it tastes, I don't care. As long as it says steak on it, I'm eating it. But at home, something I would make better be, like a casual sandwich, like a ham and cheese omelet. I could make them my way at home. I do enjoy them on the cruise lines. There's not much difference between, food is food no matter what. I've been cutting down on a bunch of stuff lately, so I am extremely surprised that I do a little bit overboard when I'm in a cruise, but when I'm home, I try to limit as much as I can. So, with that said, yeah, maybe a regular sandwich here and there. Maybe some pasta. I might put something different in it because I know what I have here at home. It makes it a little difficult in the cruise line because I have no idea what they're putting in or how much of it. But some stuff you could taste. Yeah, I would, and then desserts. Desserts go crazy on a cruise ship. At home, I stay away from that stuff as much as possible because of my my diabetes and all that. So, but yeah, that might be about it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Burgers. My burgers are better than Guys. I don't know how, but yes, it is. At least they are cooked all the way. Number one, they don't have that super runny, wet cheese on the top of it. So that is my cruise claim to fame on food here at the house.
I'll say sandwiches.
Sandwiches?
You know, when I go to the sandwich spot, they tell me, "Oh, it's pre-made."
Right, and you can't take away things from it. It's you can't take away or add to the deli sandwiches on Carnival. I feel that. Yep. Other than that, now that I'm on this fat-free diet, I'm gonna have to lean heavily on the cruise lines for all these fresh fruit and vegetable plates. that I have to down. So yeah, cruise line wins.
Yeah.
You Carnival. My burgers.
Yeah, and I would say that those sandwiches at the deli on Carnival ships, some of them, a few of them, sound like they would be good.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you get them, there's something about them that just kind of leaves you disappointed a little bit.
Yes.
like the meatball.
Yeah.
I tried that meatball and I just got the meatballs out of the sandwich and left the rest of everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, good question. Absolutely. We got an answer here from PK Adventure Travels. It says warm chocolate melting cake. You are stepping on a whole lot of toes here in the chat right here. I tell you, I tried to come through with the burgers, be strong, but this.
But listen, I agree with Ryan. I agree with Ryan on this one, right? It always is kind of either too over or too under.
Yes.
I have rarely received that on board a Carnival ship where it was perfect.
Yep.
Right.
It says it is hit or miss on Carnival on how runny you still get it. At home, I can get it just perfect for me.
Yes.
Yep. So we know where to go for dessert now. We got to run over to, where is it, Florida? They stay in Florida, right?
They live in Tampa. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So we coming to Tampa in October.
And they're not going to be on 2.0, but you know what? It'd be great if they, if Ryan, if you and Mel and could join us at the restaurant the night before we sail on 2.0. That would be amazing. Let us know if you can do that.
And let Tinkerbell know. That way she can put you on the RSVP list.
Yep.
Captain Billy J says, my upside down pineapple cake is better at home than those upside down pineapples on a cruise. Okay, good joke.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by the RSVP list?
Well, she's getting lists.
She was making a reservation or something.
Yeah, she's gonna make.
We were just chatting about that a little bit ago. Apparently, the restaurant wants down payment.
Oh,
get out of here!
Yes, and 1,800. They want ahead.
What?
For 30 to 40 people. So I told her cancel that. No.
Yeah. Okay, so that's canceled for sure.
Yeah, that's. This is something I really want to do. I really want some Cuban food. I'm surprised that a lot of people want to go with it. But once she sent me that a little while ago, saying we got to put they could do a 30 to 40 reservation, but they want 1,800 ahead.
Okay, but it can't be the only Cuban restaurant there, right?
Amen.
Yeah. So
for that price to put that much down, it means the place is a little expensive. And I say I want a meal. I don't want to go to a Manhattan restaurant.
Right. We want like a real Cuban, Cuban experience, not like not some like nouveau cuisine type of thing, right?
Amen. Yep.
Yeah, exactly, right. And I'm saying I'm sure there's plenty of other Cuban restaurants in the area that
New York City is loaded. Yeah.
We'll be looking
to look into something else, but that's no.
We'll be looking.
I'm not gonna have everybody give me $60-$75 just to go sit at a place they don't know about. No.
Right.
You're not spending enough coming down to Tampa to hang out on the cruise. No.
Agreed.
No, we're not doing it.
Leonard Family Fun has an answer. I think my burgers and fried chicken taste better, but I love when someone else cooks, so I'll find something I like while on the cruise. Just glad to be away.
Yes.
Okay, well, that'll work.
That's me too. I'm just glad to be away.
Yep. Bone Tired Traveler says the Cuban from the deli is good. And, I had one on the celebration. And it was good, but it was really drippy. Like it had a whole lot of liquid in it.
Yep, there are multiple sandwiches on that Carnival Deli menu. My brain always says, "Oh, that's going to be good," right? And then when I get it, I'm always just kind of like, "Huh." There's just something about it that just kind of, lets the air out of my tire, for lack of a better way of putting it.
Well, now, okay, the number 9, the Italian on the Mardi Gras was very good. I remember that.
Alex got me one of those Cuban sandwiches on the Glory, and I was not impressed. Thought I ate it anyway because it was already there in front of me. But other than that, no.
Leonard Family Fun. Oh yeah, my meatballs are hands down better than those on the cruise. So much better.
Yes,
absolutely. And no, not 1,800 a head. That was just
No.
payment.
No.
Yeah,
For the whole group.
Yeah,
1,800 for the whole group. I say no.
Okay, here goes. Midlife Travels. My barbecue is better than the cruise line barbecue. You guys are all invited to Southeast Oklahoma for dinner.
Nice.
Wow, all right.
Hey, that'll work. We'll have to work around all of the tornadoes.
My favorite barbecue is Memphis, but my second favorite barbecue is Kansas City. So if Oklahoma barbecue is closer to Kansas City than it is to, in my opinion, something that's not even barbecue, but they love to call it barbecue, which is that stuff in
Texas.
I'm
except,
there.
Except for the Buc-ee's sandwich. I mean, come on.
Okay, the Buc-ee sandwich is great. Okay,
right.
But you guys need to get over yourselves down there about everything, including barbecue.
I know. Globee's Travels lives in Memphis, so hey, there we have it.
Yeah, my wife is from Memphis. She grew up in a town outside a suburb of Memphis called Bartlett. So
cool.
I don't care what they call her, barbecue, grill, whatever. I just put on a plate, put in front of me, and don't worry about it.
Right. Michael and Spoiled Mama has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, speaking of cruising, we've been talking about all this cruise and cruise food as if we're going to have a whole lot on this upcoming cruise in 223 days, which is going to where?
We're taking off from Tampa, Florida, October 28th this year. Hopping on the Carnival Paradise. We're going to be going south to Key West for a full day of action, excitement, key lime pie, and Cuban coffee. Then Montego Bay, Jamaica, and Grand Cayman. So hop along on a 6-day cruise that we're going in October. So you want to come along? There's some cabins available still. Get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel so you could get your cabin going and we get the heck out of here. So the sooner you call, the better. Check out this video.
Who's Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Okay, so continuing the barbecue conversation, Leonard Family Fun says Alabama has some really good barbecue as well.
Yeah, everybody thinks they have good barbecue. They probably do, right? I don't mean to throw any shade on anybody's barbecue, right? Just, for me, I just think personally, my opinion, Memphis has the best barbecue, and whatever that is down in the Carolinas, it ain't barbecue.
Now, Michael and Spoiled Mama has a show tomorrow called High School Reunion, and she has been asking everybody to get their high school pictures in, and it's a really unique thing that she's doing is she's going to show you the picture of the creator when they were in high school, and you got to guess which creator it is. And so I know we're excited about this show. Baby wanted to send her picture in. So catch that show tomorrow. It's going to be fun, to say the very least.
At what time tomorrow?
I would have to do some research. Yeah, Michael Ann, if you want to drop that time in Eastern time zone, because, our co-hosts, they only understand that language. Oh, snap. I forgot Mona's hearts. Hang on. Those are for you, Mona.
We only speak Eastern time. We don't speak that Central stuff.
Yeah. Globee's Travel says, I'm in a suburb called Cordova, which is next to Bartlett. That'll work. And
Cordoba.
Captain Billy J says, I dislike North Carolina barbecue.
Like I say, I don't care. As long as it's cooked meat on a grill or chunk wood or whatever, put it on a plate and give it to me. I don't care.
I think Memphis is the best, followed by Kansas City, and everybody else is just kind of meh. Including my own. I have this really incredible, amazing, massive smoker in my backyard that I do all kinds of stuff. I do ribs in, I do pulled pork or pork shoulders, I do brisket, I do a whole bunch of stuff in it.
I'm sold. I'm
Right.
coming up.
I do a whole bunch of stuff in it in the summer, right?
I'm
But,
gonna be in
and
your
it's
house.
good. It's good. It's just not Memphis or Kansas City.
Oh, yeah,
That's why he's been clearing out the garage. That's what I'm gonna sleep in for the
Yes.
summer.
Listen, a cousin of mine, has 2 barbecue restaurants in the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. Okay, 2 locations. He has the same last name as I do, right? And the places are packed all day, every day.
Yep.
Right. So, I have some of it in my family. It's just, and it's good, but I would take Memphis and Kansas City style barbecue over my own cousin's barbecue any day. So,
And Michael Ann Spoiled Mama is coming on at 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Be sure to check out that show. I know that she has some creators with some old photos coming up, and that's going to be a fun show, to say the very least. Okay, we got some vinegar discussion going on.
Well, that's North Carolina. That's the Carolina barbecue is like vinegar based, if you want to call it sauce.
Okay, well, here's some specific sauces that are being discussed. Mona Did What says, at home I use Ray's barbecue sauce. Then Michael Ann could go for some good barbecue brisket. Journeys with June and Brady says, we use our smoker for almost everything. Love it. Yep.
Yeah.
And then Captain Billy J says, KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce for me, or Sonny's barbecue in the South.
Okay, so listen, Sonny's is pretty amazing place, right? And when they closed the Sonny's location in Knoxville, Tennessee, I about had a conniption, right? Because I actually drove there not knowing they were closed, and it was closed, and I was pretty upset. But when I am in Orlando, I usually do make the trek out to Orange Blossom Trail to one of the Sonny's locations out there. So,
yep. Journeys with June and Brady says Sonny's barbecue sauce is the best. Yep. And here we go. Leonard Family Fun. I mentioned Alabama barbecue is good because I've had barbecue in Tennessee, Texas, Georgia, and Mississippi. My mom has the best barbecue, and everyone else is just good. Okay.
That's what you say, because that's what you're used to.
Midlife Travels makes their own barbecue sauce and rub.
Nice.
All right, Mona, take care.
Thank you for popping in.
Yes. And here we go. PK Adventure Travel Sweet Baby Ray's was my go-to sauce until Bucky's. Now that is all that Mel I want. Oh, okay. Here we go. Journeys with June and Brady. You can get their sauce at Sam's. That'll work. Leonard Family Fun. My mom makes her own barbecue sauce. Her barbecue is the best.
To me, the least sauce in it, the better.
Captain Billy J. We have 3 Sonny's barbecue places here in Pensacola. Yep. Michael Ann. I love barbecue ribs too, but haven't found one better than my own yet. Okay. Well, that goes along with the food discussion you had, who makes it better, Cruise Line or you, and
listen, like Carnival's barbecue is absolute garbage. I will not even eat it. It's just horrible. I've tried it on, it was good. Like when it first came out, like when they first trialed it, it was okay. But then it really rapidly went downhill, in my opinion, like the burgers did. I don't even bother even trying to try it again because it it just, and I end up regretting it every single time. I also went to the Portside Barbecue on the Oasis of the Seas. It's the only Oasis ship that has Portside Barbecue. And it was retrofitted onto the ship anyway. It was okay. It wasn't great. And since it's an upcharge, I would never pay for it again. It's just, there's just some places you can't get barbecue. You can't do barbecue, and a cruise ship, in my opinion, is one of them. So
Right. Midlife
Travel. Midlife right here. Yes.
Yes. Midlife Travels barbecue is the best when you don't need sauce, kind of like a steak.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't put anything on it. Not even, maybe a little bit of adobo, and that's it.
Yeah.
I just chop it up and just give me a Coke with it, and goodbye.
Michael Ann says, I agree. Carnival's barbecue I had in the MDR was not good.
A pig and anchor barbecue.
Okay. Well, good discussion, everybody. Wow. We had a lot of chatter going on today. I love it. I really, really love it whenever you guys keep the conversation going. In the meantime and in between time, yep, no condiments needed. Absolutely. I agree with that also. In the meantime and in between time, we're going to go ahead and shut the show down for today. Thank you guys so much for coming in. As always, everybody, y'all take care of each other out there.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. What's going on?
Hold on.
What is going on?
Well, coming out after us.
Oh!
It's a Moment in the War with Darion. 12 noonish will be Miracles and Mayhem. 5 p.m. this afternoon, maybe a premiere by the Bot Files. 7 p.m. tonight will be Controversial Cruising. Hashtag Controversial Captain now, since he got promoted. 8 p.m. will be Across the Waves with Alice Lugo Studios, Traveling with Tinkerbell and Cruising with Keys. Also, Antoinette at Fun at 8 p.m. Eastern. Hey, friends. And closing the night tonight will be at 9 p.m. Eastern, Mountains to Sea Crew with special guest, the Clock Family Adventures.
Good job. Thank you, Eddie.
Welcome.
Yeah, that one flew straight over my head. I'm like, wait a minute. What's going on here? Okay. So you guys take care of each other out there. As always, hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Bye.